I think it's polite.
I don't know when you're going to finish or not, but can I interject?
Well, the point I was making is, I think you believe in the second part of it. The second part of the sentence. I think you actually agree with me, which is that when they get to a certain age, their kind of family background kind of dictates their belief. If you're born a Christian, most probably you're going to be a Christian or a Jew or fire worshipper. That's what he said. So that's our concept, that we're born believing. Yeah.
So I'm an atheist.
I know, you told me. Yeah.
My children are not atheists.
They're not atheists.
One's a Muslim, one's a Christian, one's a Catholic.
Okay, so
they're not born into a family of.
I thought you just told me that they don't believe.
No. When they were young, when they were babies, 2, 3, 4, 5, they did not believe. Or they never said.
Yeah, I agree. They may never have said.
And so they went to school.
Yeah.
Start singing about Jesus.
Yeah. I don't think you can be born believing Jesus died on a cross and all that. Obviously. But
the default position would be
when I say believing in God, we don't believe that people are born like knowing about Muhammad and all the details of Allah and Islam's true and all that. We don't believe that.
What do you believe?
So we believe that people are born with a basic concept that there's something out there. There's a purpose to be here. There's a reason why we're here. There's a creator behind it. Not a man sat on a cloud with a beard, sat on a fluffy cloud. Not that concept. Not that concept. We can't imagine. I
say again, my 5 children. What concept did they have?
I don't know. You have to ask them. I mean, it'd be worth asking them and say.
I'm saying, as the data shown that children believe in a higher power.
Yeah, according to some studies.
Higher power.
Yeah, as I said Justin Barrett.
Again, sorry, a higher power of what?
Yeah.
An entity, an alien entity.
So let me tell you.
We never mentioned any.
No, not an alien.
No
details
quite
of it.
nebulous, a higher power.
Yeah, no, there's no details.
A higher power could be.
I'll explain.
My auntie.
Well, what I'll explain what this. I've not done a deep research on it, but there's Justin Barrett, who is an atheist himself, and Olivia Petrovich, right? They've done studies on children, and they've said that the majority of children, if you put them on a desert island, that they without any nurturing of Islam or Christianity or God, or just put them on an island, let them work it out themselves, that they would have this concept of sorry about that. There's something behind this. It's not a man. It's not something we can imagine. It's a cause, if you like, a God. I don't like to use the word God because it's tainted with all the religions. Idols, Jesus, whatever. You know what I'm saying? I don't like the word God, but the concept that there's a creator out there, a purpose, something that is behind it all, basically. That's what they said. Now, whether they're scientifically correct or not is one thing, but from our perspective, it's in line with what Muhammad said.
If the child said there's a spaghetti monster that made this, then is that
why?
Correct?
No, you know why? Because that would need knowledge of Italian cuisine, and it would need knowledge of monsters. So that's not something you would derive on a desert island. It's like Jesus dying on a cross. It's like Muhammad as a prophet. It's not something you derive.
Sorry, let me get my moment of fame. Hi, John Fontaine.
Salam alaikum.
This guy. So I just want to get my 5 seconds of fame. It's John Fontaine, very famous. This guy as well, Bilal. Bilal is very famous. How are you? You're getting there.
He doesn't believe you're here.
You're in the right team.
No, so if you put on a desert island, we wouldn't naturally conclude that Jesus is God and he died in our sins. That needs education. That needs someone to pump that into your brain. Even Muhammad being a messenger, you need someone to tell you that. It's not something you derive on your own on an island. Spaghetti monster, you need to know something about, you know what I'm saying?
Knowledge.
But I'm talking about a very basic concept that they see.
He's here anyway.
Yeah, that's a Justin Barrett thing. They see.
Senior researchers at Oxford University.
They see there's a creator behind it, You know,
How did they derive that?
You can read on the
You can-
Hold on 1 second. They don't
Yeah.
do spaghetti monster. They don't do Muhammad, but they know there's a creator.
Yeah.
So where did they get the knowledge to know there's a creator?
well, this is where we're going. This is in line with what Prophet Muhammad said, where we believe we're born with this information. We're born programmed. We're born believers in a basic concept of God. And I don't, and again, the word God is not. It's tainted with other,
Creator.
yeah,
creator.
Allah, basically, a creator.
I'm not
So
buying that.
let me ask you something. Can I ask you a question? Have you ever prayed?
No.
Have you ever said deep down to that thing out there, help me?
Yeah. I got drunk about 10 years ago, Christmas.
Yeah, and what happened?
Couldn't get it up.
So what did you say?
Help me get it up.
And did it work? Or can you still not get it up? Come on, now you're in a catch-22. Because if you say that you dua, if you made dua and it works, or
I took some Viagra.
or you're admitting to everyone that you can't get it up. You tell me.
I took some
I got you.
Viagra.
No, listen.
made it work.
Listen. Also, so Allah answered your dua.
No, he didn't.
Allah answered your dua by giving you the means.
Chemist did.
By giving you the means.
Oh, no.
You're gonna love that one on YouTube. So what I'm saying is, look, we believe. Have you ever, sincerely, have you ever made a prayer?
No.
Have you ever been in a situation where you're on a sinking ship, something's happening, family, kids, someone's dying,
I've
whatever?
never been on a sinking ship.
I don't mean literally on a sinking ship. I mean something's happening in your life. You're having a difficult time. Children dying, children sick, whatever it may be. You had a car crash. I don't know. Have you ever had a calamity where it's just that moment in your life when you hope and you pray to something? You don't pray to Jesus. You don't pray to Muhammad, but you pray to, if there's a God out there, help me. Have you ever done it?
I'll be honest. No.
No. So you didn't do that Christmas when you was you're joking. Okay. So yeah, I mean that's our concept. I'll give you our perspective, and this is in line with some atheist research. I've not looked deeply into the atheist research. Something to check out. What's interesting is your children believe in God, and you don't. So that also matches with this research that atheism.
Three-quarters of the world. believe in
Atheism is the
God.
acquired position.
Why do my children believe in God? They go to a Christian school.
A third of the world believe in Islam. At the very least, a quarter of the world.
Two-thirds of the world believe in Jesus. It's just a social construct, isn't it? Religion.
Well, that's what you say, but we don't believe
it
so.
not?
We don't believe so.
It's not.
No. We believe Islam is true. We believe them. I agree with you on the majority of religions. It's man-made. It's been invented by men.
Middle Eastern religion. The Abrahamic religion
Yeah.
of the Middle East.
Yeah. I mean, certainly Judaism and Christianity, we believe, is invented by people. But Islam, the Quran,
Same as.
we don't believe so.
Greeks, Romans, Egyptians. It's a pattern. They existed for so long, then they died out. Yours is next.
It's not. It's growing, isn't
I
it?
think, religion
You know,
die out. They exist and then they die
it's
out.
interesting what you're saying.
1,000 years time, will Islam be here?
Yeah.
Look, it's interesting what you're saying because this makes me think that most of these, I would call false religions, had someone to benefit from it. But unlike to Islam, Islam doesn't benefit the humans. Actually, it brings equality to humans. It brings humans down to earth that you don't feel yourself superior to and equal to you.
It gives us a guidance
Yes.
of life, how to live our life.
If you haven't studied it, you can't reject to say, I don't know, but to say no is something else. But it's just a perspective.
I have
it's
no.
a matter of
It does not resonate with me.
That's fine. Not everyone is guided. That's just how things are.
So it doesn't resonate with me. Am I going to be okay?
respect that.
Am I going to be okay?
What do you mean?
In the
There is no
final day.
compulsory in religion.
In the final day, Judgment Day.
Well, it depends.
God knows. Yeah, God knows that it didn't resonate.
When the heart is sealed, I can clearly see that you're not discussing with an open mind.
You know,
You can see that, yeah?
And yes, visible.
What you mean? How do you know that?
And open heart.
So I just
You
allow
by
you in.
default, no, I'm not. I don't want to just jump in and force
I just
you
say
my
yes to
ideas.
everything you do.
No, never.
So that would be open, no?
We have to be critical. In order for you to reject Islam, have you ever studied Islam in a way to see if it's something believable or not? Or you just put in
Have you
Islam
ever read
with
the Quran?
Christianity?
Have
That's
you,
the point.
Have you read atheism?
If
What-
I read
what do I need to
atheism,
read?
What is it to read? What is it?
What
That
shall I
tells
read?
me- yeah,
what shall I read about atheism?
I don't know.
Tell me.
Did you read, what's his name? You just showed me an atheist
Yeah,
little thesis. Do you read about that?
yeah, I've read about atheism. Yeah.
Of course you do.
And what is it? I said, I can
I do find it quite funny, but the thing is, we're not here to really convince you.
Yeah, just
We just
read.
no.
Encourage you
We
to
just
read
no. We
and
just want to.
research.
We just want to tell you what we believe. If you don't want it, it's fine.
Why?
But is it
Because we have to
believable?
share it.
Why?
Because we believe it's the truth, and we want you to go to paradise. And my job is to tell you the truth,
Why?
right?
I don't get it.
Do you
Okay.
why are you here?
Why am I here?
Yeah. Why do you come here?
To listen.
Do you come here every week?
Yeah.
You do. Why?
To listen.
Why though? To listen to what?
What you're saying.
Do you like religions? Do you like Christianity and Islam? Do you think they're good? Do you think they bring value to human life? Purpose, guidance, kind of a moral guidance, maybe something atheism kind of doesn't have.
What's the source of morality?
So religion, Islam brings something, but atheism doesn't.
Well, what does it bring, atheism?
What do you have to offer
But you
as
never
an
studied it,
atheist?
so you wouldn't know.
Well, teach
Yeah.
me. Teach me.
What do you have to offer as an atheist to Muslims?
Come and proselytize your atheism on me.
I don't do that.
No, what do you have to offer? What is
I don't have
what is
anything
there
to
in
offer.
atheism
Anything.
I know.
that will improve my life as a
I
human
don't
being?
have anything to offer.
Salam alaikum.
Brother, you did an interview with Sheikh Abu Toba a few years ago. It was like 3-4.
Do you know what it is?
I know what it is.
Yeah,
Can
tell
you
me then.
define
See if,
atheism?
see if it's in
Are you
line with
able?
what because I subscribe as an atheist.
Upon what basis?
No. Do you know what atheism is?
I do know the definition of atheism,
So tell me.
but you
tell me.
no. I want to. Now you're making it sound as if atheism is something unique. So you tell me what you believe in an atheist.
I never assumed that. I never.
No, you're making it sound. I said.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry
Yeah.
if I did.
Please tell me. Tell me
So once
what
again-
you see as an what you see to be atheism. What is atheism
What is atheism?
for you as a
What I'm
person?
saying is, because I know what it is.
Okay.
So
So
do you know what it is?
I do know what it is.
So can you explain
Okay.
your definition of atheism to me?
Atheism is the rejection of a god. Yes.
Or
Of gods, anything which is worshipped. Yeah. Is that what you see as an atheist?
a lack of belief?
Sorry, I just went away.
That's all right.
You become a Muslim while I was away.
Yeah,
You did.
yeah. It's that quick. It's that easy.
It is.
You,
Why
not?
You know, we really believe it is. You know,
what you have to do to embrace Islam.
you know, you can say whatever you like. We believe deep down, and I know that when you're on a sinking ship,
Yeah,
if you hit a calamity,
yeah.
which is really difficult, whether it's with family or whatever, that one day, if you've not done it already, which I think you probably have, 'cause
Yeah.
most people already have, one day you will call out to that God for help.
No,
We'll
Who
see.
you gonna call for help when you in
my
need?
mother
Is
and my
she alive?
father.
Is she alive?
Yeah.
God bless your mother.
You haven't established there is a God to bless me. It's kind of arrogant, you know. Show me there's a God to bless, then I'm on board. As an atheist.
Nice speaking to you.
Oh dear.
So,
See you in a bit.
Oh dear.
well, the reason why I was asking you to define atheism is because most of the people who deny the existence of God is based upon Christian Judaic traditions that led them to conclude there isn't a God.
Most.
Yes, most of the people. That's what I said. So until you have seen the concept of God in between the Islamic teachings and traditions, I wouldn't be confident as a person to deny the existence of God, like in the whole concept. Because what does Allah mean? The word Allah.
Submission.
No, Allah.
Allah.
Allah is a word.
Arabic word for God.
Yes. Not necessarily.
See, look, you say different things.
Yeah. No problem. So, Ilah is the word that stands for God. And what is God? The definition of the word God in English itself. God is something which is worshipped, a deity. God means a deity. And with the capital G refers, in between the Christian Judaic tradition, is referred to God the Father. With the lowercase g is anything which is worship.
Once again, it's not resonating.
Yeah, I'm not saying so. I'm just saying the definition of the word that you deny it to exist. A God exists. Look, anything which is worshipped by default is a God. But now your rejection is that nothing should be worshipped. And my claim that Allah
I reckon
is
the sun should be worshipped.
1 second.
The sun.
My claim
Nature.
My claim is that Allah is worth of being worshipped. You understand?
This is your claim.
Yeah, that's my claim. That's what
I reject your claim.
Yeah, that's fine. I don't blame you because you don't even know what Allah means. You don't even know the word God, what it means in English.
Doesn't resonate.
Yes, it's not about resonation.
It's about resonation.
Knowing.
Yeah, no.
Okay.
So when it resonates with me,
I don't know your name. Sorry. Zachariah. Let's assume without me knowing Zachariah, I would say, I don't care because I don't know his name.
No.
Until I get to know him, then I can say, okay, Zachariah is a good guy or a bad guy. But
can you resonate with me if I'm invisible?
1 second. Can I reject Zachariah?
But there's prophets that told about this invisible
Forget the
person.
prophets. I don't know about prophets. Can you resonate with me if I'm invisible? That was the question.
No, but it doesn't relate to him. What his
It relates.
belief is. Because he believes the prophets are telling you about something that is invisible.
I don't know what prophet is.
A prophet is a messenger.
I don't know what a god is.
So a God is the creator of everything.
I don't know what that is.
You do?
I do not know. Do you know what that is?
What, a prophet or a God?
A god?
Yeah.
You do?
Yeah.
Well, then tell me.
So a God, or the God that we worship, is a God that's the creator of everything, the heavens and the earth.
Everything.
Of everything, the heavens and the earth.
Did he create evil?
Yes, everything,
Yeah, he created
including
everything.
evil.
I don't want. I reject your God
Including
then.
Including
I
evil.
reject him.
What do you perceive to be evil that might not necessarily be evil? It could be a circle.
Are you being
or a
serious?
Yeah. Okay.
Evil's not evil if
Okay,
you're making this up.
Listen. What
Did
you
he create
perceive,
everything?
is death
Did he
evil?
create?
Is death evil?
No.
Some might claim evil or not. Some people might say
Okay.
the end of my
Let me tell you
life
what's
is
evil.
evil.
I'll tell you what's evil.
Okay.
Raping children is evil.
Now we're defining evil.
Did your God?
That's beautiful.
Did your God create this?
Look, now you're defining evil.
You're not answering my
making
question. You're not answering my question.
Look, until you
You
define.
said your creator God created everything. Did he create humans to rape children? Did he do that? Yes or no?
Look,
Yes or no?
is consensus.
I'm asking you a question.
Consensus.
I'm asking you a simple question. Yes or no?
There
Did your
is
God do
consensus.
this?
God brought laws and guidelines and boundaries.
You're not being honest.
What is boundaries?
You're not being honest, my friend.
Boundaries.
First you
the
said
law.
your God created everything, and now you're just dancing around the question.
Brother, did you define evil?
Yeah, raping. We
Okay,
agreed.
and now-
we've agreed.
and now, after
I'm talking. You're talking over me. We've agreed that raping children is evil. Yes or no?
Of course.
So, did your God create this?
Look, does God, come on. Look at this guy. He's complicated. Does God allow people to rape?
No.
Is it punishable by God?
Shaitan that does that.
But it's punishable, therefore it's not something promoted by God. So it ends there. What's the point of trying? How can you establish what is good in God's eye except by looking at his laws? You understand? God doesn't promote rape, then of course rape is evil.
Yeah.
Because God gave us guidelines.
But it's not
You
from him.
understand? Yeah, of course.
In Mecca. You don't need that, God.
How you doing? Zachary, nice to meet you. Bilal.
And loving God.
Are you local? London.
Yes, South London.